Questions? Any? Well, let's see if I can hop in between here. What's your name?
My name is Fred, I'm from Brazil. Man, how much of your production do you use analog or digital stuff? And which EQs and compressors you like most?
You mean like hours in the studio? How many hours?
For example, when you're producing and mixing and after in the mastering process, do you use a lot of analog stuff or just digital? And if you depend what you use, can you name a few?
I only use digital stuff if it comes to the plugins. The only analog thing I'm using is the Virus DI synthesizer for the synths. And that's more like the trancier big room synths, because I think the Virus DI sounds way better than any soft synth out there. Actually, I'm doing the mastering during the production.
During the process.
I never master my tracks in the way that I just bounce the file from Logic and that's the master file. There's no external EQ or whatever. Just the way my track sounds in the very first beginning, that's the mastered version.
So when you are producing, you still have everything on the master channel?
No, there's nothing on my master channel when I start producing.
Okay.
No,
I guess you use a lot of auxiliaries or something like that, or?
No, actually, I work in Logic, but you can do this everywhere. I'm just using the gain, so I gain everything back here. Most of the time, like -12, -15. So I save all the headroom in my track. My favorite, it's very funny. My favorite compressor is the Logic compressor. I still use the Logic compressor, and especially the silver compressor. I don't know actually exactly the difference between the normal compressor and the silver compressor, but I really like how the silver compressor makes the transient of the transient, like the attack of whatever, the hi-hat or your kick drum, like way better. And I just open it and leave it like this. Yeah, that's it. There are no like really big Hardwell tricks. If you're here today, it's well, I can show you if you want to listen to it. You can tell how it sounds. Just take a lead. Yeah, hyper lead. Why not? Where's the sound? Beautiful preset. I think you can tell the difference. Wait 1 second. There you go. Just talking about loudness more. Now this is one of.
It's getting punchy. It's getting more.
It's getting punchy. The reverb sounds way better now. You actually can hear the tail of the reverb. I think this is my favorite compressor, and if it comes to mastering, I use the glue compressor. This one, what's the name of the? Oh yeah, Cytomic, the glue. And for limiting, I use. It depends on the track though. I use from Waves. I use the Lin MB for the mastering limiter. It's a multi-band limiter, and most of the time I'm just using the L2, just to cut off like the really small top of it.
Okay, have you ever considered sending a track to a really mastering professional? Like in the United States, you got really like big mastering engineers who are famous with that.
Yeah, I really did that, and I wasn't really happy with the result. So, no, seriously, because my tracks are made, even the more popular tracks are made for the dance floor. So, actually, it doesn't matter how hard they sound or how they are EQ'd, because most of the time, rule number one, there are no rules in music. It doesn't matter if there's like too much mid frequencies in a track, If a track sounds good, it sounds good, I think if you send, for example, a WW track or a Showtek track to a mastering guy in whatever, the UK or the US, they will cut down all the mid frequencies because they are so hard mixed, around the 1K and 2K frequencies. Because that works on a festival. That's a frequency that's, going all the way.
Slicing through your ear.
Yeah, it slices off your head, literally. And I think if you send it to like a professional mastering company, they will just cut out all those frequencies because it's not their rule to do that. And it's not radio friendly.
So they want to enhance the bass and treble and maybe open it
exactly.
up.
And all those mastering companies have like a certain line, the perfect line your track should sound. There is no perfect line your track should sound. The only thing that's perfect is if it works on the dance floor.
And maybe it's also character of a track.
Exactly,
Sound
yeah.
And do you master differently for radio than for a club track you play?
Yeah, completely different. There's a lot of my club tracks have a lot of sub bass and a lot of low end, and for the radio I cut out all those frequencies, everything underneath the 40 hertz, and even if it comes to like the loudness war, the way you limit your tracks, you need a lot of headroom if you send your track to the radio. Since the radios are already limiting and compressing your track.
They really do.
Yeah, they really do. So yeah, I need a lot of headroom for the radio.
All right.